On the afternoon of May 12th, inside a modest hotel room at Chicago's Marriott Marquis, the atmosphere was a curious blend of calm anticipation and barely concealed tension. Cooper Flagg sat surrounded by his closest supporters, his twin brother Ace, who claimed the title of the older sibling by a single minute, his father Ralph, and his mother Kelly. The family, who had navigated Flagg's meteoric rise in the basketball world together, was getting ready for a night that could change everything. Later that evening, the NBA draft lottery would unfold mere blocks away at the bustling McCormick Place Convention Center. It was set to reveal where one of the most electrifying prospects in recent memory, the Duke freshman sensation Cooper Flagg, would begin his NBA journey. For months, they had speculated, analyzed, and dreamed. But this moment, the actual lottery night, was the final uncharted chapter. For 30 minutes before stepping out, the Flagg family huddled together in that hotel room, running through scenarios one last time. They had known for weeks the three frontrunners with the highest odds to land the #1 pick: the Washington Wizards, the Utah Jazz, and the Charlotte Hornets. Each came with its own allure and unique challenges. Washington promised proximity to Maine and North Carolina, the two states where the family split their time. Charlotte shared the same geographic benefits but added the excitement of a built-in Duke alumni fan base, a subtle but meaningful pull for a blue-chip Duke prospect. Utah's Jazz, under the stewardship of CEO Danny Ainge, himself a Celtics legend from the 1980s, a team revered by the Flaggs, offered a more old-school, disciplined basketball culture. But amid the positives, a shadow loomed. Cooper Flagg, unlike many lottery picks, had never truly experienced the grind of sustained losing. From his early days in high school through his freshman season at Duke, he had only known winning, competitiveness, and championship aspirations. The prospect of entering a struggling franchise, even if only for a rookie season, weighed on him and his family. Cooper is intensely competitive, Duke coach John Shire told ESPN. To see him endure a tough season would be incredibly hard. Ralph Flagg, Cooper's father, admitted the worry was real. "We talked about it, no doubt." As the clock ticked toward the 7 p.m. start, the family left the hotel and headed to the convention center, flanked by Cooper's agent and support team who reminded them that every move, every expression would be televised and scrutinized. Neutrality, they advised, was the safest public stance. Seated front and center, Flagg sat alongside Duke teammate Con Knuppel with his family just a row behind, including longtime trainer Matt McKenzie. The atmosphere was electric as NBA Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum began the rapid-fire unveiling of the lottery results, a sequence that lasted barely over 2 minutes but packed with seismic shocks. First came the stunner. Washington and Utah, the presumed favorites, were nowhere in the top 4. Instead, the Dallas Mavericks and San Antonio Spurs had vaulted into those coveted spots. The family's composure was tested as new possibilities unfolded. For a fleeting moment, Flagg allowed himself to imagine pairing with 7'5" sensation Victor Wembanyama in San Antonio. A dream duo that could rewrite NBA narratives. Then Tatum dropped the next bombshell. Charlotte's pick was 4th, meaning Dallas, San Antonio, and Philadelphia made up the top 3. According to ESPN research, the odds of that scenario were a staggering 1%. 12 seconds later, the final order confirmed the unthinkable. Philadelphia would pick 3rd, San Antonio 2nd, and the Dallas Mavericks, who entered the lottery with just a 1.8% chance, had won the #1 overall pick. It was the biggest jump in the draft lottery since the format changed in 2019, a leap of 10 spots from near the bottom of the odds board. The Mavericks, Still reeling from the midseason blockbuster trade of superstar Luka Doncic, suddenly held the keys to the future. From their vantage point, the Flagg family was stunned. "Dallas wasn't even on our bingo card," Ralph confessed later. Texts poured in immediately. Was the family happy? Sad? Shocked? Why weren't they reacting? Were they even processing what had just happened? Suddenly, the entire draft calculus they'd spent months plotting evaporated. Instead of joining a rebuilding team laden with losses, Cooper was set to enter a Dallas squad that, just last season, had made an electrifying NBA Finals run. The narrative flipped. Flagg was no longer the rookie savior of a losing franchise, but a critical piece tasked with accelerating a championship chase alongside proven all-stars Kyrie Irving and Anthony Davis.